You're watching Extra Throttle House. I'm Thomas.
And I'm James.
And this is the Extra channel. It has the word extra in front of it. That's how you know it's not the main channel, which is called Throttle House.
Yes, the Extra channel allows us to kind of converse and get a bit more meta about things. Thomas and I get in the car together and talk. And if you really want to see a full Defender review, we have reviewed the Defender 110.
We compared it to an old one.
And we started by being monkeys in the intro. So
what? Oh, yeah.
That's the full Throttle House treatment. This is just Extra Throttle House.
David Attenborough was involved. It was messy.
He cost a lot.
So, here is the Defender 90, which I think is probably the coolest looking, like, SUV thing on the road today, period.
Well, people claim that this is the Defender in its purest form.
Why is that? Because it looks...
This is just the two-door Defender.
Yeah.
But I challenge you a bit because the new two-door Bronco
is coming.
Is really cool looking as well.
Really cool looking. It's also way cheaper than this. How much does this cost?
So this is all yours, as optioned, for $89,000.
Oh my God, so $90,000 Canadian. This better be so good. Okay, first of all, it doesn't matter anyway because it's the coolest looking thing I've ever seen. Like, just literally look at it from the side. It's just...
I can't get enough of it, and neither can people on the road. We get thumbs up in this.
People, they break their necks to see it. It's amazing. It's very dirty right now because it's been doing some defending.
It's been defending.
Yeah.
This is the P400, so it's that hybrid, it's got that 48 volt mild hybrid 6-cylinder.
Yes.
Which we love.
Which is silky smooth, and we'll show you in a second. But I mean, like in terms of styling, okay, in our other review, we actually kind of made fun of the Defender a bit because it's not a real Defender. A Defender is supposed to be a body-on-frame truck.
But with time, this has been not only accepted into the meta, but loved.
Except for the die-hard Defender guys. Some of you in the comments watching this, I know
they're changing. I'm telling you, they're changing their ways.
You tell us if you're changing. Are you okay with this being called a Defender?
Also, we don't need their approval. There's a V8 coming now.
Yes, that's cool.
So that's
I like
cool.
that very much. No, I think this is one of the coolest looking vehicles that you can buy. And it also makes you feel really cool when you're driving it. Should we drive it?
Yeah.
Can I drive it?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So, go for a little drive.
It's very upright.
On the road. Just kidding!
That takes it very well.
Oh, it just glides over everything. It's got air suspension, right?
Oh, I feel like I can do anything in this car. I feel like I could fix my relationship with it.
Maybe, you never know. There's room in the back. Actually, speaking of room in the back, there isn't. That was a joke. The seats don't fold fully flat.
They don't jump seat up?
No, not that I can figure out. It's not intuitive at all.
So possible, but not intuitive.
Exactly, yes. So, you know what,
It's a very spacious cabin.
I'm just gonna drive over here. We don't need the track for any reason. Look at this.
We're adventuring.
We're adventuring. We're boldly going where no Defender has gone before. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It is soft. Well, we have the air suspension on this, so there's an extra package.
Yep.
It's got 11.5 inches of clearance versus the.
What am I on right now?
A mound. There could be. This is an old World War I airfield, in which case
is this where they buried the old planes?
I was going to say there might be landmines. In which case, I'm glad to be in a Defender.
So if I turn this, oh, it's beeping at me now. Let's put it. Okay, just calm down, car. Okay, I'm going to put off-road now. Now it knows we're off-road. No parking aids available.
This seems ill-advised.
Absolutely.
No one has been here
for decades. Oh. It's honestly just so easy, James.
I know.
Like it's
so again, the air suspension has more clearance than the normal suspension.
Yes, well, the ground clearance is absurd in general, basically, right? I'm just going to turn us around and bring us on home. This
is a great mound.
This is a really good mound as far as mounds go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyone watching this is going to say that my Buick can do that.
My Buick could do that.
It can't.
No, it can't. Just shut up, okay? You off-road guys are really hard to please.
It's possible.
I'll be honest.
It's possible that like a RAV4 Trail could have done that.
Probably, yeah, realistically.
But just to feel the suspension, just to feel that ride.
That's all we're doing. And there's so much technology in these off-road cars now, right? Like there's like creep functions, crawl functions. There's grass and rocks, gravel, sand. The point is that you don't need most of those modes 99% of the time.
No.
Literally, put it in drive and it will sort it out, right? Okay, so let's actually go on the road because that's where the whole world is going to
Well, this is incredibly spec'd. That's why it's so expensive. It starts quite a bit cheaper, but I think it's got like 25 grand of options.
Yeah, this has the what's it called? The heavy duty package.
It's got a heavy duty pack,
which has got
so it does big poos.
It has the it's got the differential in the back, right?
It's got the rear axle locking differential.
Yeah,
it's got the this also has the towing package.
Yeah.
It's also got all the comforts. You know, it's got the cold weather package, so it's got a heated windshield and heated seats.
Yeah, the heated windshield's weird. Once you see the heated windshield, you can't unsee the heated
filament,
windshield.
yeah.
It's weird. It's weird.
So this is a fully spec Canadian brawler that can just kind of do everything.
Okay, anyway, so back on the road. This is where people are going to drive these.
Have you gone back to on-road mode? Because it was upset.
Oh, it was panicking. Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay, we're on the road now. All right, so here's an issue. We're going to bring this up because we have to. It's our job. There it is. There it is.
All right, now we're lowering.
This is unacceptable. The infotainment and the gauge cluster are absolutely, completely unacceptable in a car of this price.
No, because you can put your hand behind it, so it's wicked.
Yeah, maybe if they put some more electronics back there, it would actually work properly. Because this is the laggiest thing I've ever seen, and so is the gauge cluster. And it's not intuitive, and it never works properly. It just never works properly, James.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's very, very annoying because feel this engine. This is the hybrid inline-six. It is like, and this is a seriously tall claim, but it is like W12 Bentley.
It is incredibly
effortless.
smooth.
It's like it fills in the gaps and it just rolls you away.
It's pretty quick. There's a 4-cylinder as well.
Yes.
You don't need the inline-six.
No, you don't need this
but
because
if you just want smoothness.
Because I mean, it's very stupid to drive this on a track, but it's not really a track in Rush right now. This is just a closed road. Foot down and it goes. Right? Look at that.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm very comfortable.
That's the thing. This car is so nice to live with.
Well, this has been out for long enough now that I'm seeing it on the road. And I'm kind of seeing how people are using it. And I have to be honest, in my neighborhood, it's been adopted as like the kind of like a Range Rover thing. It's like a showy, flexy thing.
Yeah.
Rather than no one's off-roading them.
Right.
Well, no, that's not true. People are off-roading.
I'm sure they are.
But in my neighborhood,
Yeah.
it's just replaced Range Rover Velars.
Yes.
As like the new funky thing.
But you know what? I get it. As a car just to like I would easily own one of these. I would lease one of these. I take that back. I would lease one of these, and I would probably never off-road it. I would probably try and tow things.
But if you see a field or a mound,
God damn, would I drive over it? But no, seriously though, I really completely love this
like
vehicle.
350 pounds lighter than the 110 as well. So I think it has a lot more charm.
Where'd you pull that number from? How do you remember these things?
It might actually be rubbish. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's lighter. It's a bit cheaper than the 110. It's got more charm to it. But obviously, I mean, there's value to having the extra space in the 110. But
I really like this thing. It does absolutely have flaws. Speaking of which, the seats are comfortable, but they're too narrow. Do you see how little you have on the edge?
I'm just fine.
I know you are.
Yeah.
But I have a big.
I've got a reasonable
Bottom.
BMI.
BM? Oh, BMI.
BMI.
Yeah.
Nice panoramic sunroof. That costs a bit more as well.
Yeah, and it's got the little port windows in the rear, which are
I do like
frickin' cool.
I do like those.
No, I love this thing. It's so cool to cruise. Also, the steering wheel's massive. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's just like it's ridiculously big.
I'm very tempted or excited to see what the Bronco's like because
it's going to be like this, but objectively worse in terms of refinement.
But potentially more capable.
Maybe, but maybe
also,
not, because this has got like crazy approach and departure angles. It's got like really good ground clearance.
Do you think it's a different crowd, the two-door Bronco?
Yeah, I think it is.
It is?
I mean, there might be two-door Bronco people and like, Jeep people that take the doors off that would maybe rather have one of these, but they're way out of the price range because this is probably a little bit overpriced for...
I think it starts at like 60 with this engine. That's not crazy.
Yeah, it says at 60, but like, you're not going to get any of the things, right?
True.
You're not going to get...
Yeah, you lose the sound system.
Lose all the stuff.
Yeah.
Sound system's fine. It's not good. But in terms of like livability, it's a very easy car to just get in and go. The ride is pretty much perfect on the road, except for certain like bumps. You'll get some jitters through, right? A little bit of unrefinement.
Yeah, let's go with in refinement.
Yeah, it's not that. Look at this. This is your thing. You're so you wanted control in your life, and now you have it.
There's a spaciousness. There's like a ruggedness to
Yes.
it. This is what a RAV4 is desperate to be. This is
Absolutely.
The RAV4. What was it? The RAV4 we had was
Trail.
trail.
Yeah.
It's like a half price, half car of this.
Yes.
And it's cool to be in the Big Daddy.
Yeah. This is like
Big, unreliable daddy.
Yeah, it's like a 4Runner that's, just had all the edges polished.
And learned how to use its knife and fork.
Yes, exactly. It's got a little bit more manners.
Yeah.
The headroom is absurdly big, by the way, right? So if you're our sound guy Harrison is 6'7", 6'6", and he's absolutely comfortable in this thing.
Yeah, he's our chief head height tester.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's a very prestigious position,
Yeah.
and you have to be of a certain height. Anyway,
so a 4Runner that's learned how to use its knife and fork.
that's what this is.
Yeah, which is more than I can say for you, because you said that you stuck a fork up your